Welcome trainees, in marking and measuring tools, let's move on to the next topic. Our next topic is soldering iron. Objectives of this topic is: state the purpose of soldering iron. Describe constructional features of soldering iron. State different types of soldering iron, that is known as copper bit, and their uses. Let's see the definition. The soldering iron is used to melt the solder and heat metal that are joined together. Soldering irons are normally made of copper or copper alloys, so they are also called as copper bits. Let's see the specification. A soldering iron has the following parts: head, as copper bit; shank, wooden handle; edge. The bits of soldering irons are made in various shapes and sizes to suit the particular job. They should be large enough to carry adequate heat to avoid too frequent reheating, and not too heavy to be awkward to manipulate. Soldering bits are specified by the weight of the copper head. For general soldering process, the shape of the head is a square pyramid, but for repetition, or awkward placed joints, other shapes are designated. Copper is the preferred material for soldering bit because it is a very good conductor of heat. It has affinity for tin-lead alloy. It is easy to maintain in serviceable condition. It can be easily forged to the required shape. Types of soldering copper bits. There are 7 types of soldering copper bits. They are the pointed soldering copper bit, the electric soldering copper bit, the gas-heated soldering copper bit, straight soldering copper bit, hatchet soldering copper bit, adjustable copper bit, handy soldering copper bit, point soldering copper bit. This is also called a square-pointed soldering iron. The edge is shaped to an angle on 4 sides to form a pyramid. Uses: this is used for tacking and soldering. Let's see about electric soldering copper bit. The bit of the electric soldering iron is heated by an element. This type is preferred if current is available because it maintains uniform heat. Electric soldering irons are available for different voltages and are usually supplied with a number of interchangeable tips. Uses: they can be made quite small and are generally used on electrical or radio assembly work. Let's see about gas-heated soldering copper bit. A gas-heated soldering copper bit is heated by a gas flame, which impinges on the back of the head. High-pressure gas is used, and the bits is large enough to have a good heat storage capacity. Liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, flame is used extensively for this purpose. Uses: soldering kit normally includes many sizes and shapes of bits, which can be used to make most kinds of soldering connections. Let's see about straight soldering copper bit. This type of soldering iron is suitable for soldering the inside bottom of a round job. Let's see about hatchet soldering copper bit. This type of soldering iron is very much suitable for soldering on flat position lap or grooved joint, outside round or square bottom. Adjustable soldering copper bit. This type of soldering iron is used for soldering where straight or hatchet bit cannot be used for soldering. Adjustable soldering bit can be adjusted in any position for soldering. Handy soldering copper bit. It is like a hatchet type, but bigger in size than the hatchet. It is used for soldering heavy gauge of metal. It should not be used for soldering on light gauges of metal, because additional heat will cause the metal to buckle. Let's try question session for this topic. What is the other name of point soldering copper bit? Option A. Square pointed soldering iron. Option B. Adjustable soldering iron. Option C. Hatchet soldering iron. Option D. Gas heated soldering iron. Your time starts now. I think you are right. The correct answer is option A. Square pointed soldering iron. Trainees, that's the end of this topic. We will see the remaining topics in next video. Thank you. For queries, visit www.nimelearningonline.in/Moodle.